down to be in a roach is when I appreciate that from my fingernails. These roads will be gone though. You heard any more on them? Where's the shop? Where's the shop? Where's the shop? What other songs do you have on here? Like, I don't know if it's you look by artists, but I actually have a bunch mixed in with artists that aren't really known.
We'll just look through the whole playlist.
It seems a little bit easier than going in a certain category than going back out and going out.
So if a journalist came down and wanted to film this scene, would you consider it disrespectful, anybody, if they were to just come down and start filming? Because I think it's great when someone shows enough attention to what you're doing and is interested enough in what you're doing that they'd want to film it. And of course it gives the individual the opportunity to respond and to speak to what their ideas are. And being as how I upload all of my video raw, it gives you the opportunity to fully express yourself and you won't be censored for expressing yourself. I know that one person here who is wearing a shirt that says "Don't film me" likes to take video that other people have taken and mix it up and lie about what they said. And we have documentation of that. It's in the Stop Free Keene show that's been playing on Cheshire TV. I mean, that's really disrespectful to lie about what someone else is saying, Jessica. Are xenophobia and racism still the same thing? Are you going to take someone saying one word and claim that they were saying another? Are you still doing that? Just curious. You look silly holding your hand up in front of your face. Why don't you just be normal like everyone else and just be cool with cameras being around? I mean, everyone else seems totally cool with it. Greg here is cool with it.
You guys should probably walk back from each other.
Why?
Because you're increasing tension here.
What?
You're increasing tension and you're in each other's faces, so why don't you just step back 5 feet?
I'm not trying to increase tension.
You are. Sorry.
Well,
I know you, it's part of your
I think
way of doing
addressing,
things.
well, there's certain people in attendance here who refuse to address things elsewhere, on the internet, in person, through email. They won't talk to me, but they'll lie about me on the internet.
Yeah, but you can't really get conversation by going in their faces this way.
Now, if you want to talk about in someone's face, check this out right here. Look how close he is to my face, and look how close I am to his face.
Let's remember the video where I was washing off the chalk, and you were this close to me the entire time.
I didn't stick a camera, I didn't reach into your face.
Actually, you did.
Could you please stop reaching into my face?
I'm not reaching in your face.
Garrett, can you back up? And could you back up too?
I'm further away from the line than he is.
Can you both
So
back
it's a
up
great
2
comparison.
feet back, please. 2 feet back, please. 2 feet. Now they're backing
Now
up.
two people.
Now you back up too. Please.
He's not, well,
Please. Please. Come on.
all right, well, please is nice.
There we go. Now things are easy.
But I mean, what do you think of the fact that there's like this whole portion of Central Square is closed off, like people can't enjoy the grassy areas there or there, this bench?
They're doing a productive thing.
Well, it seems like all they've done is trash the bench while they all hang out in the gazebo, so it's like the bench is inaccessible to the rest of the people.
Providing a free service for the long-term public good.
Well, I was
maintaining this building.
sorry to interrupt you.
When I was filming over there, I saw that someone was getting up in your personal space. You all right?
Sure, yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for coming over to my assistance, Derek.
Yeah, I started filming from a different angle so that I could
You're both getting
capture what
into
was
each
going
other's
on.
faces. No one is clean here.
Beg your pardon?
You're both getting into each other's faces, both sides.
Am I getting into someone's personal space right now?
Well, he was.
You thought I was getting into someone's personal space when they approached this line here and then went like this with a camera?
You both did it. You both did it.
Did I reach for him with a camera?
You both.
I did not reach for him with a camera. You never saw that because it didn't happen.
Respect for each other.
I think it's okay to engage in peaceful dialogue. Like it's always.
It's not peaceful.
What's not peaceful about addressing someone's?
By getting in each other's faces.
I didn't get in anyone's face. I don't know what you mean by that. I've just been standing here holding a camera.
I just saw him, and you guys were pointing cameras, and you were in each other's faces.
We were pointing cameras at each other. That is
Right.
not the same as sticking a camera in someone's face. By reaching with the camera.
Semantics.
No, it's not semantics. This is physics. My arm did not extend. His arm extended. He reached for me. I did not reach for him. Do you understand the difference?
Well, you were both playing a tricky game, and you need to both respect each other more.
I appreciate your concern for de-escalation.
See, we have two different sides.
You have two different
I have
sides here.
I have a perfect solution.
I don't believe in sides.
It's,
Well, I don't believe in sides.
From what I see, you've got these people, and you've got you guys that are chalking, which I don't have a problem with the chalk. I have a problem with the chalk on the trees and stuff.
right.
My big problem is the violence.
Yeah.
My big problem is violence.
I don't care who started it. I don't care. He pushed me, she pushed me. I don't care.
Now we're talking about two people here with cameras.
The important thing to understand here too is that the violence has been one-sided.
Right. They're not in each other's faces.
Right.
And I'm not on anybody's
Cameras can
side.
be used in a menacing way. People need to give each other personal space.
Well, in the same way that I wouldn't reach out,
Yourself, right?
the same way I wouldn't put my hand into your face.
For your body, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Stand like.
But he's not got a.
And your face is a little bigger. Your face is a little bigger.
He doesn't have a camera shot.
Right. There's a
All right.
big difference with
But these
standing
two
near
that
someone.
You didn't see had their cameras at each other. So I'm just trying to.
The direction the camera's pointed in is not the threatening thing. The threatening thing is when you start reaching for people, when you get very close to people.
Is from both sides because I see it from both sides on the
Bingo.
videos you guys post.
Yep.
Well, you wouldn't see it in video of me.
No. Of the videos you post, you, from what I've heard on your voice, you're actually more peaceful than everybody else.
I'm always trying to de-escalate if there's ever an escalation.
And I like
very
that.
well.
Oh, I know that, and I appreciate that. But I think the problem is the violence, because the violence doesn't solve
All right,
anything.
we have an inmate.
Definitely.
In the chalk is really stupid to be fighting about.
The courts have ruled on the chalk already in the Manchester case. It's freedom of expression on the ground, but not on the vertical.
Well, I would challenge that. I was one of the chalking 8 in Manchester.
So you were
Yeah.
instigated that while
I didn't instigate it. I was wrongfully arrested, and I got acquitted of all those charges. And I wasn't even arrested for chalking. I was arrested for standing 50 feet away from a chalking, 2 hours after it was put on the ground.
I don't mind the chalk on the sidewalk. I actually think it's great.
That's what the question is.
I just personally, I have a problem with it on the trees and the gazebo. And
I don't put it on anything other than the sidewalk.
I don't have a problem with it on the sidewalk. Anyway.
At the same time, I think that somebody has a right to. I don't encourage it, but if they want to put it on the monument, I don't think that the law prevents them from doing so. The police are saying so.
The law does prevent.
There was a case with Russell Means pouring blood on a Columbus statue, and that was ruled constitutionally protected speech because it was fake blood, and it was a temporary protest, and it would have just naturally washed away. The same principle applies to the chalk on the.
You don't see that statue as an expression of someone's opinion too?
Sure, and someone.
Impinging on the people who love the statue.
Well, you could say the same thing about the sidewalk. The person who created the sidewalk may have wanted it to be plain.
Sidewalks are utilitarian. They're pathways. They're public. Walking through.
So you think it's okay to put chalk on the sidewalk?
And then there's
I mean,
Steve, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Cara.
I'm Garrett.
Live in town. Just
You doing?
no. I've lived in town since I was 20-something. That's okay. I don't spend a lot of time it's stressful.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And it worries me, you know? It's like I come walking downtown today and
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get shot by somebody who's trying to kill you guys or,
Right.
you know.
The block incident.
Yeah.
Well, this has been, the violence has been an ongoing issue when it's rhetoric on the internet,
It is scary.
and it's like and of course one would expect my side would say this, but all the violent rhetoric, all the threats of violence, it all seems to have been coming from the native side, so
And
to
that's
speak.
where I don't care who started it. I really don't. Because they're saying who started it. They're saying they're started. I don't
Dory
care.
says she was grabbed by somebody.
Dory said she was grabbed. All the witnesses I spoke to.
Right.
Because she says she's not violent, and then I see videos where she's hanging out with a guy that broke the dude's neck,
Right.
and her son's walking around with a fucking gun stuffed in the back of his pants.
And pointing it out to people. Yeah.
It's not cool.
I agree.
I totally disagree with that.
Yeah.
It's not a non-violent person.
Right.
You know? You, from what I've seen of you, you're a non-violent person.
Yes.
You're a de-escalator, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I wish both sides would maybe listen to each other and
Yeah.
work together more. We're almost down to stay.
We're all
not going anywhere.
living here together.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is people just need to remember we're all neighbors, and like we all just communicate with one another, and like we don't have to agree on everything. We don't have to impose on others. Like,
There's another group over there, more of the Occupy peaceful people.
You should actually come stand over here.
Oh, I was going to say that actually the people part of Free Keene are willing to have a dialogue. The opposition was the other people, if
The
they,
trumpets are not free Keene.
well, I know that.
That's
I'm
why
just saying that,
I don't care if it's free Keene or not free Keene or stop free Keene. or
what I'm
not
saying
stop
as a group, because Stop Free
Yeah,
Keene,
we're all people.
if
We're all
they
human
think-
beings.
If Stop, the other,
We need to
Stop,
respect each other more. Sorry.
Stop
I need to
Free
respect you more.
Stop Free Keene, if they even think you might be somehow associated with Free Keene, they just pull out.
they've tried to get people fired from their jobs just for making pro-free Keene statements. Like they'll call their
That's
bosses.
why I don't want anything to do with that. No offense.